You didn't care, you're still the one that I do. You give me something like nobody did before. Whoa, whoa. If I close my eyes, all I see is you standing there in front of me. You're on my mind constantly. No, I can't get no sleep. Oh, day you know you keep me up non-stop. I'm so done. Yeah, I'm giving you more than enough of my love. I'm so done. Yeah, oh, day you know you keep me up. No sleeping, na 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 na. No sleeping, na 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 na. I think about you day and night. No, I can't get no. No sleeping, na 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 na. No sleeping, na 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 na. I think about you day and night. No, I can't get no. I blame myself, I broke my own heart loving you. You got me out and now I'm bleeding from the truth. You left me helpless, now I don't know what to do. Whoa, whoa. If I close my eyes, all I see is you standing there in front of me. You're on my mind constantly. No, I can't get no sleep. Oh, day you know you keep me up non-stop. I'm so done. Yeah, I'm giving you more than enough of my love. I'm so done. Yeah, oh, day you know you keep me up. No sleeping, na 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 na. No sleeping, na 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 na. I think about you day and night. No, I can't get no. No sleeping, na 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 na. No sleeping, na 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 na. I think about you day and night. No, I can't get no. I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes, every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tight, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want
All right, there we go. Let's get it, guys. What's going on? It's a big day today, FOMC day. Oh yeah, everybody's ready for this. JP, the man, the myth, the legend, coming out here today, gonna grace us with his presence. What is up? Sean, Mason, Bob, JS, Outlaw, Whiskey, Martin, Trevor, Bob, So You, Shanty. Good morning, good morning. Let's get it today. Turn the music down a little bit. We're on the SPY 1 minute chart. SPY actually gapped up pretty well. You can see how the SPY had a pretty good run this morning in pre-market, but pulled right back. The chop continues to come in here with the SPY. Good morning, good morning. Jesley says, Poppy Powell. Aye, Poppy. We're waiting for you, man. Hell yeah. I'll be live. Stocked Up live channel right here. We'll be live around 2 p.m. Eastern time, around 10 minutes before the first event. So be ready for that. Federal FOMC press conference and the interest rate decision. It'll be a big one. All right, but first things first, we got to get our poll going here today. We got to get our poll going. Will the FOMC event make the market go green overall or red overall? I guess we'll just call it the SPY instead of saying the market. We're just going to call it the SPY. All right, here's our poll. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Good morning, Robert. Enrique. 2 Roberts here. Robert V and Robert P. Trevor, ACHR is making me some solid gains. It's coming up very well. Gosh, I was looking at the option on it yesterday. It's almost all the way back. Here we go. Here it is. I have it right here for you. This is the option this morning. There's some fills going on at 5.40 since open. What's up, Adventure? I got out thinking it would go back to 7. Yeah. Hey, actually, you know what? It did. Well, it did from 10 the first time, but... What about McDonald's, Enrique said? You know, that's one that we just don't look at too often because it's a slow mover, but... we really like to eat McDonald's around here, so I guess looking at it's not too bad. I've been watching it on the daily chart for a possible inverse head and shoulders pattern. Somebody added me in Discord and asked me about this head and shoulders pattern yesterday, and I was laughing because I had already been eyeing it up. Off of this rejection here, I'm watching for it to bounce again off the lower range. If we start to see a 290 bounce again, then there could be a great opportunity back up to the top of the range, if not even higher, to possibly come up for a gap fill up to this gap. That would be nice. A gap fill would be perfect on McDonald's. But let's vote up in that poll. Come on now. Let's get it. This is pretty cool. YouTube's adding in some cool shit here for the live streams. We'll have to try this out maybe later during the Powell event. I can guarantee a McRib at this household in the next 3 days, Sean said. What if they took it away? Do you think that they're gonna take it away? Like, when do they take it away? I always forget. Tessie, though, falling off like crazy. Man, poor Tesla. A lot of consolidation here. That's terrible to see. No one wants to see this type of consolidation coming in like this. Wow, that's pretty rough. Man. Not what I want to see. QQQ right around support as well. How's Nvidia? Okay, Nvidia's actually up today. I almost can't believe it. Really, almost can't believe it. Yeah, hopefully, Sean. Hopefully after Christmas. Let's see. When will the McRib go away? January 2025. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. It just says that they'll go away until the supplies end. So, I guess once they run out of pork, they're done. That's funny. Nvidia moving up 135 though. Pretty good action today by Nvidia. Good recovery coming in. AMD's also trying to hold, but Nvidia's not too bad. Let's go see Tessie. Again, we're going to be eyeing up supports on Tesla all morning here. I'm going to place an alert. What quantum stocks are looking best to get into today, Trevor said. We have IONQ pushing resistance. This one's a good option because it's right around $44. If you start to see a run up above there, you can enter. Obviously, fake outs happen, but it could be worth it. QUBT keeps ripping too. It's about to break the high from this morning, so there's a couple good like double tops to keep on the radar here for potential breaks. The main thing's going to be getting into that momentum and letting it go. RGTI is another one. Again, they're right around their recent high as well. If they break out above there, it'd be beautiful. To the moon, John said. Like Elon. That was funny on Saturday Night Live. QBTS is another one. This one already broke out. 17% broke the high from yesterday like nothing. QBTS, definitely like it. QUBT, $21. We have QUTS and QUBT. A lot of different ones here. John is up big on RGTI. Rigetti talked about it when it was at 7. Yeah, I do think I remember you mentioning it like last week sometime. Rigetti, my favorite one. You know, speaking of Rigetti, I actually had spaghetti for dinner. Of all things last night. That's probably funny. I really made it so my daughter could have some because I wanted her to eat some of our food. So she was playing with spaghetti. Oh, it was gross, guys. Spaghetti was all over my kitchen last night. It was terrible. I felt like I was walking on little spaghetti landmines. I was trying to move around. Boeing right up to resistance 175, 176. Gonna be watching for a better breakout coming in there. Holy carp! Oh, that means Palantir coming back alive. Okay, breaking back out above 75, which is pretty good. You can see all the good rejections at 75 in the past, so this break here is pretty dang good, if I must say. Definitely not bad. Wow. I don't think Santa would either. I left cookies out and a toothbrush for Big Daddy last night. He didn't touch the toothbrush. Oh, man. Sean, I don't know how you come up with these things, man. I love that. Hopefully JP enjoyed his cookies at least. He'll be coming in with the stinky mouth, but at least they'll smell like cookies today compared to what it could be. Boy, oh boy. Alright. I could see the stank trail. That's how you knew it was him, yeah. That's how you confirm it. That's awesome. I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night alright. Let's go. I don't think Santa would either. Let's see. Santa might try. Doesn't Santa have pearly whites? I don't know. Probably not. That makes sense. Palantir right around 77.20. I like the movement though. Great upside action out of Palantir. Hard to shift off of it. Aklo, of course, leading the way with some of the nuke stocks out here. 16% for Aklo. Damn, now that's a pretty good run by them. Just broke the high of pre-market around 22 to 22.20. Good opportunity here. It seems like there's resistance all over the place on this one, but it's gonna break resistance at some point. Hopefully it's with this good momentum today. But what are we thinking on Powell later on? Vote it up in the poll. Get that vote going. 37 votes. We need more than that. Will the FOMC event make the SPY go green overall or red overall? Let's go. Green is winning by far. So I guess there's not too much of a vote to be had there. But still, at least that's good to see. That's positive. Aklo, pretty good, 22.50. Come on, let's break that recent high. You're right there, Aklo. Been pretty stuck here for the past couple minutes, but I could see it breaking. ACHR cracked 10. That's a good thing to see today. ACHR cracking up above $10. 11%. That's what we want to see. New all-time highs? Hell yeah. Well, all right, not all-time highs, but new recent highs. Pretty much new all-time highs. Wow, it really did, though. Cracked it in a great way here. Look at this 5-minute candle. Gosh, I never expected it to run up that quickly. It's up over $1 from where it opened today now, 11%. Archer Aviation, let's check those calls. The calls are at new all-time highs, 6.2 on the January 17th expiration. Well, yeah, January 17th expiration. At the 4 strike. New highs on Archer. Wow.
Can you feel what I feel? Don't be scared, let go of what made you feel down, make you drop. So let me help you pick you up, and I won't let you.
That's insane there. Gotta love it with Archer. Who's still holding Archer out there? Anybody? Let me know. Tesla. Santa has wooden teeth from all the candy canes. Not wooden teeth, man. That sounds tough. Wooden teeth.
Yeah, it's what keeps me going fast. Oh, even better. Yeah, I ain't got no fear, no limits, succeed. And no one's standing.
I got in at 7. Trevor said, you're in. Nice. You got in at 7. That's pretty perfect on the dip. That means you're up over like 30% right now. Awesome stuff. Well, considering if it's options, it'd be more. The stock is up 45% though. Wow. Eli said, I sold 10,000 $5 calls at 10. And then I bought $10 calls on the dip. Okay, when you say you sold them, you don't mean that you sold them to open, right, Eli? You meant you sold them for profit, right? I'm like 99% sure that's what you mean, but just wanted to make sure. Okay, it was for profit. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I figured, but you can never be too sure. You know what they say about assuming? It makes an ass out of you and me. Assume. I'm just kidding, though. It would make it out of me. I think my dad told me that a couple times, and it used to piss me off when he said it, honestly. But I remembered it. What's your highest position for ACHR when to scalp? I mean, it's a little high right now. You could try to trade this breakout up above 10. Ideally, it would drop to 10 for a re-entry, but it might come up a lot more. Yeah, it's just not my absolute favorite. When to scalp, son said. Yeah, like I said, could maybe try to buy it off 10, but it's mainly a game of momentum with this one unless you're swinging it. Let's go see QUBT. Okay. Pulling back to QBTS. AI cannot break 44. I'm getting a little bit mad. John said AI. Wow. Another rejection there, yeah. Rejection as it got close. 43.65, 43.70.
Hush, don't speak. When you spit your venom, keep it shut. I hate it when you hiss and breach.
Once it does, it's going crazy, John said. Yeah, it does look like a pretty good resistance. I can see it going pretty nuts as it breaks there as well. If it breaks there. This is a major resistance on AI. It's going to be a tough level to break. It might take a little while. Another rejection might be in the cards first. I have to buy my daughter's Christmas presents today. Hopefully I can get some good stuff, or else I'm going to be going to Target. And I don't want to go there. I need toys for a 1-year-old girl. Somebody already bought her a golf set, which is pretty cool. It has like some clubs and some balls and some holes, and like you put the holes on the ground and you hit the ball in the hole. Honestly, I like it. I found myself playing it in the living room with her on my knees. It's funny because I could hit these balls like as hard as I want and they won't go very fast. But let's check Square, PayPal, a couple other things. Yeah, you're probably right, Sean. With how bad my game can get sometimes, you're probably right. QUBT's going mental. Yeah, it slowed up a lot over the past 4 minutes, but it was. Man, Ryan's up 140% on ACHR shares. Now that deserves some dubs in the chat, seriously. That definitely deserves some dubs in the chat. Great job holding it. Great job there. We're going to give dubs in the chat for everybody who hit on it. Even Eli, Trevor, all you guys. Listen to this music. I like this one. Hell yeah. Dubs all around. That's how we do it. You already know.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Love that. Boeing up to 175. Watch these resistances coming up. If it blasts through, could be a potential play to the upside. I sold all my Joby and ACHR 2 weeks ago, C-Man said. Yeah, it happens. I don't blame you. And don't feel like you missed out either. It's good. You're never going to time the top perfectly. The main thing is that you secured some really good profits on it. Whoa, let's go, Martin. 714 scalp on Tessie. Nice. A one and done. Hell yeah. Beautiful as it broke through 470. Look at this lower trend on the Tesla here. Whoa, look at that trend holding up. Man, Bryson and Koepka. I saw Koepka had a couple bad ones at the very beginning, but then he was solid after that. But yeah, Bryson really, he needs to fix that stroke. He putts out of his mind most of the time though, but man, I felt like I could have almost putted better there. Wow, the winner was getting 10 million in crypto? I didn't know it was that high. Bryson doesn't play in the cold. Yes. I actually told my fiance that, Sean. I was sitting there and I was like, they look very uncomfortable in the cold. Rory's used to that. That's Rory's weather right there. I don't know, it was cold though. Maybe he doesn't go play in the cold, Mason. He just hits on his simulator. I just feel like some of the Americans don't have the composure and mental strength for golf. There's a few, but the majority aren't mentally very strong. What? It's alright, C-Man. I get it. C-Man must have a little anti-American vibes going on. It's okay. I don't know. Koepka's won quite a bit of majors. Bryson's won quite a bit of majors. They've won more than McIlroy's won. I guess you could say him and Koepka are tied, right? Oh no, Koepka's won 5. I didn't realize he won 5. Okay. I get you, C-Man. I could see it, you know, getting a little bit more like frustrated or something like that, maybe. I could see it. Hey, I have no room to talk, C-Man. I'll be out there throwing clubs, so... I'm definitely there. I'm probably a part of your stats. Tesla 473 resistance overhead. QQQ trying to bounce 534. Let's get it. Come on, let's see a nice comeback here. Support's holding up. I like the potential here for a nice recovery here. Into the FOMC event out of the QQQ. It's basing off support. Technically, we should probably put it there, but... I like it better off that wick. Closer to the majority of the bounces here. Gives a better representation of the range. I think he wore a coat because it said Reebok on it. Man, when I play in the cold, I do exactly what Bryson did there. I do exactly that. I wear a big coat and I have 2 big gloves with hand warmers in them. The organizers know that night golf in the desert in December might not be a good idea. Yeah. My brother, who doesn't invest or trade, bought Tesla stock as soon as Trump was announced winner. Smart pick, got them at like 200 something. Wow, C-Man. Yeah, a lot of people were hitting on Tesla there with Elon being so involved, and gosh, it really worked out. A lot of people here in the Stocked Up community were buying up Tesla down around this bottom range. They were buying it, averaging in down at these lower levels. I saw a lot of buy orders posted up in Discord and stuff. A lot of people are hitting on this move in a great way. Manny's gonna probably retire early on Tesla here. Golf in the cold, don't mix. Yeah. Balls suck. Yes, exactly, C-Man. In the scrambles that I do that are in the wintertime, we actually keep the balls inside of gloves with hand warmers in there so that the balls stay hot, and every time, since it's a scramble, every single time that we're going to hit, we put down a hot ball. We go pretty hard in the paint on those things, C-Man. The last one we tied for 3rd for Champ Flight, and I'm like a 10 to 12 handicap, so somehow, what we played with a guy who's like a plus handicap, so we played with a semi-pro ourselves. Wow, Tesla. They had a fan putt for a trip. Yeah, I saw that, Mason. He did blame Rory. He hit it like 2 feet past the hole, and a cup out was just a little too much. To be real, I think the guy he put it a little more than a cup out, but that was hilarious, yeah. That was I only watched that for like 2 holes for the whole event, and that was like one of the 2 holes I watched. There goes Boeing, testing the highs. Soaring into the heavens here. No, not really. Not like some of the others are. Joby coming back, at least with ACHR. Solar Edge has always been pretty hot in the short term. Solar Edge is going to be contending with a major resistance coming up around 16. It's rejected here multiple times. It'll be one to keep on the radar. It could be a good day trade over the next few days if that breaks. I always like to look at those and throw them out there so that you guys can keep them in your memory bank, or maybe jot them down, or put them on your watch list for some bigger movement as some key levels break. Qualcomm here, 160, right on resistance. I thought DJT would take off when he got elected, but not really. Yeah, that one ended up being more of a buy the rumor type of deal. It was roaring up into the election, and of course, as it happens, the stock doesn't do much. I have been watching it this week, though. Put an alert up here. Around the recent high, why not? I have many Tom Moore notes on my charts, Sean said. Hell yeah, I love to hear that. Mason. That was funny how he said that, and he got to his friend group and said it, too. I heard something where Charles Barkley started talking about something, and he said something about Live and PGA, and he's like, they just need to merge because these Live guys are getting dirty stuff done to them. And it was hilarious because there was like a pause afterwards where nothing was said, and then he comes back and he goes, oh yeah, I can say that, by the way, because I don't got to worry about getting fired. It had me laughing. Or he said, I don't care about getting fired or something. He called him a doofus. A doofus. Who called who a doofus? Did Barkley call him a doofus? No way, that's funny. Either way, that's funny, Mason. I didn't know they said that, but I'm not surprised. He called the fan a doofus. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. The Seaman, my brother's friend, works for Kraken Robotics and has been telling me to get some stock. Oh, you might not want to be telling us that here on the live, though. You might not want to be saying that out there, though. Be careful saying that too much out there. Well, we're not even gonna talk about it now because you said that. Damn, I can't even talk about it now. Fuck. That sucks. Man, QQQ though. Pretty good support, right around 533. We got 534, good support coming in too. It was an imaginary friend, yeah. I don't know anything about Kraken myself, C-Man. It looked like a really good move on the stock overall. Like, the stock is honestly, I mean, ripping into the heavens. It's right around $2 a share. Gosh, it's up so much, though. I don't know if I'm a buyer this high. I mean, I'm not saying that it can't keep going, because these stocks are wild, and I wouldn't be surprised if they kept going, being in the sector it's in, but pretty wild one. Tesla, right around 482, 484. Gonna be watching it for a potential breakout there. Yeah. You just gotta be careful, C-Man. You never know with the rules and regulations here in the US. You never know. They probably have algos out there waiting to see things like that, or I have no idea, but it's not worth the risk. Not for me, anyways. You're probably cool, though. Are you... C-Man, are you in the US? I'm curious. Dude told me some wild stuff. Yeah. I'm in Canada. Okay, okay. I was gonna say it sounded like you weren't in the United States based off of earlier, but yeah, that... Okay. Canadian, okay. Cool. I've had a lot of Canadian friends over the years, played a lot of hockey video games with some, and lots of other video games with a lot of different Canadians out there, eh? I love hockey, though. Boeing breaking out. 175 has broken. Boeing breaking out here. Let's go, Boeing. Yes. This is what we want to see. The short-term breakout come into play. Love it. The daily chart looks pretty hot. 176 breaking towards 180. Nice. Just wanted to let you all know while you're all here. While you're all... Sorry, something just took me back. I was in the Discord and someone said, I smoked a J, too much chop, and it just... I died inside when I read it. Threw me off my train of thought, but I will be live later today for the Powell event. Let's go. It's Big Daddy Day. I'll be live at 1:50 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 minutes before the interest rate decision happens. 1:50 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live right here. I'll post up the links all over Discord and stuff. But let's go. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll have the FOMC press conference. But let's go. That's pretty awesome. Powell Day. Don't forget to vote up in the poll if you haven't voted either. 65 votes so far. 69% say we're looking for a green move from this event. All right, Tesla, you want to keep going for us? Oh no. I misclicked in the background. Damn, messed something up. The 51st state, right? Hey, I heard about that, Tack. Trump apparently posted really late last night about Canada becoming the 51st state. All of Canada? That's a big state. Let's see let's see Canada's population. Let's see. So Canada's population as of 2023 was only 40 million. Let's go see like New York's population. Let's see. New York population. Maybe I should say New York State population, right? New York State's population is 19.57 million. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be a little too big. What about California? Let's see. California's population is 38.97 million. You know, I'm surprised that Trump said that because Canada would probably go to the Democrats in most electoral votes. And I would bet that that would just add like 40 electoral college votes like to the Democrats. So I don't know why Trump would even say that. That's kind of a dumb strategy on like the Republican side of things in my opinion, but yeah. That would be rough actually for that. They would definitely need to switch it up. I know a lot of people in like the French Canada side, like they definitely don't even count themselves as Canada. Some of them, it's like. I'm from an island of 70,000 at its highest, Bob said. Whoa, an island. Trevor, thoughts on IONQ right now? Let's see, IONQ. Pretty good movement this morning, up to around 45. Yeah, I know, it's weird, Jeanette. I'm surprised it's even brought up. It was literally said, though. I was surprised. Ron said, because Trump will say anything, yeah. I'm guessing he's trying to do some negotiation stuff. About money with them. Yeah, exactly. He's baiting Trudeau. And it was said in a way like, it was said in a special way here. It was not like, he was kind of just saying that, like, the U.S. pays them so much money that, like, they may as well be our 51st state. He wasn't saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna try to make it that, or anything like that, you know. But it gets people thinking, and it's fun to think about, kind of. Hey, it gets you guys talking in the chat pretty well. I like it. Giving us some content here. I was thinking about all the MJ stocks and Trump legalizing, but then remembered he is very anti-drug, C-Man said. Yeah, he is. But with marijuana, he's been pretty vocal about being open to it. He just said that there needs to be regulations to it, like obviously with age. He said that there needs to be stuff done about, like, doing it out in public. Like, you shouldn't be smelling it walking down the sidewalk, he says. And I know Vance is big about that too. So there's some negatives there, but whenever Trump was in office, he did sign in right to try, which was something that lets people venture out into marijuana a little bit more. And I assume that he's going to pass something for it while he's in there, because I feel like it's just inevitable at this point. Something has to get done with it. And it's pretty bipartisan now, too. It's not like all Republicans are against it like they used to be. I'd rather smell weed than cigarettes, Grim said. I know. I would too. BKNG, booking holdings. Yeah, definitely. Kevin, BKNG, not bad. It's a huge stock, though. I mean, I don't know that it's playable for many people, but it's starting to slow up a lot up here. I could see a pullback coming in. Whenever this stock has slowed up like this in the past, there's been pretty decent pullbacks happen just after some of these slowdowns. Not saying that every slowdown results in a big pullback, but with how overextended it is, I am looking for a slight pullback myself. Let me see Amazon here. I am Server Savage is looking at Amazon in the chat. Oh god, no, this song's getting switched. I learned my lesson with this one. I learned my lesson with that one many times already. Amazon, pretty good short-term trend line. All right. Throw me some tickers in the chat, though, guys. Throw me some hot tickers out there. Gonna throw my watch list back up. We're gonna have our eyes on TLT and a lot of the yields later today with this FOMC event going on. TLT's been falling back down. Might be creating a bit of a dip buying opportunity for anyone out there who hasn't bought it yet, but if we go to TLT, it follows the US 20Y, or the 20-year bonds. So I look at the US 20Y, and we're watching it pop up. Of course, popping up makes TLT drop. I was loving the downside move out of these yields earlier in 2024, or, you know, earlier this year, and now it's came all the way back pretty much. It's been pretty rough to see, honestly, in my opinion. I don't want to be seeing a move like that. Soundhound Tax said SOUNACHR. I've been looking at FOSL. You know what? FOSL. Good call here. I like this, Grim. FOSL, it's been dipping pretty well, but I kind of like eyeing it up off of this dip. It's pretty hot. It's starting to become an overall uptrend from the low, which is nice. It just goes through these periods of like, it's like stair-stepping up on the daily where it runs up, consolidates, runs up, consolidates. Now we just need one more good run up here. I like the potential for this. There's some decent support coming up around like 180-ish. 175. The oil in skunk and oil in weed have the same base structure, therefore similar smell, C-Man said. It's pretty chemistry. Your nose as a defense mechanism only recognizes any smell that could be potentially toxic. So it gets all the bitter and sour aroma. Same chemical as a skunk spray. Wow. C-Man's out here dropping some knowledge on us this morning. We're learning about skunk pheromones. It is interesting. There's really no place like StockedUp, Sean said. Yeah, we had to. Note, moving higher here. Fiscal note, 27%. Nice, we only have a future. Not bad, multi-day runner. It definitely looks, well, it has been on a multi-day run. We'll need to see if it can continue this rally or not, though, but I think there's good potential.
Nothing like a star's light when it's out. Nothing like the rain when it comes down.
Note is AI play. Gotcha. The weekly looks wild. The daily. This song's sad, man. But it's a good one. It's a good one. Let's go check Tessie. Coming back into play. ACHR Outlaw said. Pulling back on the day. Trying to come up off of the dip. Not terrible here. Pretty decent by ACHR. Yeah. I don't really get how people think it smells like skunk, see, man. I've never in my life smelled it and thought, oh yeah, this is skunk. Like, ever. Like, whenever I drive past a skunk on the road, I know instantly if it's a skunk or something else. It's but, yeah, I definitely get what you mean. It's probably the same compound. Because everyone says it smells like skunk. It's just, I've never really thought it did, but... I'll never forget the first time I ever smelled it. I went to a concert with my mom whenever I was 14 years old, and I smelled it at a Journey concert, and I was like, Mom, what is that smell? It smells kind of good. And she was like, told me what it was, but she was like, why do you think that smells good or something? And I was like, I don't know, it just doesn't smell bad. Like, I thought it smelled kind of like a food or something. I don't know. Or it smelled kind of sweet or something. I don't know. They were probably smoking something else at that concert, and I didn't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, that could be Grim. IMCC finding support. I Am Cannabis Corp. Now, I've never heard of this cannabis company before. IMCC. This one's interesting, though. I like the price action on it. It reminds me of something like Tilray or CGC on the price action, but it's actually been holding up a little bit better. Once your brain knows it's safe, C-Man said. Backs, though, it'll give me a euphoric feeling. Gosh. All right, Amazon on the day. AMZN. Right on resistance. I'm still watching the overall trend line here with Amazon.
This is not a drill, it's a warning. Mess with our dreams, you'll be sorry. Cause this has been years in the making, and we decide who takes the crown. We're fighters breaking out together, higher off the ground. We rise up saying, we're the ones that built this city, so we're the ones that break it down. Warriors will feel the spirit. One step and there's no way down. Burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming out now, the smoke will fill. Burn this place down.
If you've ever needed to take a... Oh, God. All right, we're not getting into that. I'm getting my ass handed to me this week, Mike C said. Gave all my gains back from the past month. Aw, damn, Mike. Man, I know you were having a pretty good month. I remember you posting up some gains and stuff, being pretty excited. Man, yeah, take it easy this week. It's a wild, choppy week with the FOMC. A lot of up, down action here. Like, a lot. Man, yeah, be careful with that. You got it, Mike. There's still lots of time left on the week. Still lots of time left on the week. Keep that risk in check. Let's see how Apple's doing. Man, I was trying to sign up for car insurance a couple days ago. Well, I will say like a week or two ago, I was signing up for car insurance, and now, I'm not kidding you, like yesterday, I got like 20 phone calls about car insurance. Today, during the live stream, I've already gotten 3 phone calls about car insurance, and it's pissing me off. These people are quoting like $800 a month, and I got insurance for $200 a month. So like, I don't know who these idiots are calling me to quote me, but like, gosh, like, I'm sitting there like, I can't even believe you're offering that. Like, my insurance is $200 a month. Why do you think I'd go with you? Yeah, just way too many. It's like 1,000 calls though. It's terrible. Yeah, seriously. I know, Mason, it's terrible. And I have like a good record and everything. So Sean, I actually messed up. I went on Google and I typed in the general auto insurance, and whenever I went to the website, what did I do? I did something, I like messed up and I did it in a way where like it gave me quotes from like 10 different companies or something, and it was like, I was like, oh no, I'm done for now. But I ended up going with Progressive because they were the only ones. I have a better policy and it's only $200 a month. Everybody else was quoting like, I think the lowest I got was $288 a month from State Farm. But I was getting some quotes like $800 a month, $600 a month, $650 a month. Very dumb. For like a $50,000 car. Yeah, now I'm on the list, yeah. I messed up, Trevor. I didn't mean, I thought I was on the general, but I was on the Senegal or something, I don't know. Yeah, I did. Yep. Exactly, Sean. That's where I messed up. And I tried to get quotes from like 3 other ones too, so I'm sure that it's going all over the place. Boeing testing the high of the day still. Boeing has been a great one on our radar this morning. Continues to push the high of the day, looking pretty hot. Let's see how Progressive Stock's doing. PGR, right? Yeah, PGR. Been pretty stuck up at the top. Would be nice to see a breakdown. But hey, don't forget, we will be live right here on the Stocked Up Live channel. Don't forget about that. We will be live for the Powell event later at 1:50 p.m. Eastern Time to 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be going live right within that range. I think I'm going to have to DoorDash in some McRibs for it today. I'm going to have to. McRib giveaway, Robert said. That's funny. DoorDash McRibs, yep. Sean said I did it once 13 years ago. Prices they had for Nebraska in case I wanted to sell it. I'm still getting emails for it. Oh no. That means I'm screwed. DoorDash and Advil? What? Why Advil? What's that for? What's the Advil for? I'm lost there, Mason. For listening to Powell? There we go. Now I see. Powell's gonna give us a headache. Ah. Yeah, I might actually need one for it. I woke up with a pretty massive headache today myself, which was really weird because I woke up at like 2 in the morning and I felt fine. And then I woke up this morning with a massive headache.
Go, shawty, it's your birthday. We gon' party
Man, I cannot tell you how much I woke up last night. I woke up like every hour last night. It's weird. It keeps happening to me lately, every hour. But it's okay. It's not a big deal. We got IONQ down 9%. Really pulled back here on IONQ. Wow. What's up with these quantum stocks and the pullbacks? That QUBT pullback is pretty massive as well. Gosh. Actually rough. The Powell report isn't good. Mining stocks might be worth looking at. Yeah, it could be, Trevor. We'll have to see what happens with the report, though. I missed the entire first Tesla bull run, but now with confidence of Elon Trump, I'm looking for the best position for a swing trader. What would you recommend? Basically, how much lower can it go? Josh asked. And this is on Tesla here. I mean, Tesla's at all-time highs. If you're going to do a true swing on it, you need to be a little patient. Here's what I would wait for. Like, if we look at Tesla's, like, big run-up from the past, note how there's periods of, like, true slowdown. I would definitely wait for, like, either a larger move like this or at least, like, a flatter, more, like, multi-week move for an entry rather than trying to enter now on the run-up. That's me, personally. That's what I would do. And don't be surprised if you see a bit of a dip. You know, a dip could be in the cards eventually. I'm looking for maybe a 500 test, then a dip. That'd be hot in the short term, but it's near impossible to call the bottoms like that. It's mainly just waiting for some more downside action, but I would say you need to see a good multi-week drop, like a 1 to 2 week drop. Better to be patient. Yes, Josh. The ghost is probably getting to Tom. There's a ghost. That is what it is. You need a new email, phone number, and identity, Sean said. Yeah. I need to change my social security number now somehow. Wow. All right, let's do some SPY analysis today. SPY's coming right back. It's holding the bottom trend pretty well this morning. You know, staying right within the range as of now. I'm going to be watching for a potential break up or down with the FOMC event. We're going to stop the poll here at 85 votes. Thank you guys for voting. That was a good poll today. A really good poll. %68 voted in the green today. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna send the poll out in the chat.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day.
50 bucks. Uber profits with only SNR and momentum. Beautiful, JS. Trading some Uber. Love to hear that. Hell yeah, JS. You're J Bass, right? I'm assuming you're J Bass. Sorry, the names are so different from here to Discord. It's hard to tell all the time. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Glad to hear that. WTF is going on with Nucleus Inc. Oh yeah, NUKL is it? Was that it? Damn, I forgot their ticker. It was one I've never heard of till today. Well, NUKK, that's it. Yeah, great movement by them, over 100%. Gosh. Let's see the news here. Oh. Sevenfold surge Tuesday on stake acquisition in majority owner of supplier to Israel's defense system. Wow. Stake acquisition on majority owner of supplier to Israel's defense system. Wow, that sounds good. Dang. That's a big run there. It announced a 51% controlling stake in Star 26 Capital. What they call it. Star 26 Capital. 51% controlling stake in that. Iron Dome. Is that what it is? Is it something with the Iron Dome? I figured probably with... That Iron Dome is a cool piece of tech, I gotta say. I like how Trump said that he's gonna do an Iron Dome around the United States. I think that's really cool. All right, who's ready for the event later? Be careful trying to play anything through the event. It's going to cause a little bit more volatility than normal, so just keep that on the radar. If you're holding any big positions, you might want, especially short-term positions, you might want to be wary doing that. The volatility will probably go up, down. I normally see some crazy candles at first. Whenever the decision comes out, I usually see some insane candles. Usually it stays around the same with SPY, but we'll see like a couple crazy candles like this. Like it'll be like, we'll get like one big like red candle like that, and then we'll get like a huge green one coming in next. And then it'll be like another huge red one, and it's like sometimes it'll like just keep doing this back and forth. And I would not be surprised to see that for the first few minutes, of course. SPY testing the high of pre-market where it slowed up a lot this morning. Watch for a breakout up above 606.20. This could be pretty fire ahead of Powell today. You know, SPY has been kind of range bound here. We have the trend lines here above and below on SPY. And we're getting good bounces around here. Besides for the very end of day yesterday and then after hours yesterday. Those after hour moves can get a little weird. Wes said losers. Crap, I don't know who you meant there, but... Sure, Chris, Apple, for sure, for sure. Apple, I do like that move up towards pre-market highs. It looks just like the SPY today. Apple and SPY look like they have the same price action going on. I'll be watching for a breakout up above the high of yesterday. Like I said, 253.80 to 254 for the break. Let's get it. The deeper I dig, the more I think Powell's going to keep us range bound. There we go. The diggers. Talk about a misspeak there. I feel as if it's bad, stock will go up from the news. Even if it's bad. It could. You never know how the market will react. I think the market's going to react more based off what Powell says and his tone and stuff, more than the overall market, or rather than the overall like rate cut decision from this exact meeting. I think we're more of like, okay, what are we going to do in the future, right? Now, if Powell came out and surprised us and paused here, that's where I would get pretty concerned, but we'll see. We'll see what he does. I agree with this move up pre-news. I think it will range down. Awesome, Ron. Range down, yes. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. I think it'll range more down once the event happens, but we'll see. Powell's been making it go up pretty well the past couple times. I was surprised. Yeah, they're going to cut by 0.25%, Outlaw. Yup. 0.25. 25 basis points. Yup. You got it. Full day stream today, no balls. We only have one, Future says. Oh man. Man, Future, I'm starving out here. I don't think we could do an all-day one. I got stuff to do in the background too. I got book maps to show. No, I'm kidding. I would though if we didn't have anything going. Trying to get some good end of year stuff done with some of these updates and stuff like that for the community. Got some projects going on. I had Wingstop last night, Demir said. Now that's what we want. That sounds fire, Demir. You're making me want to go check it out. You feel dehydrated from eating it? Oh gosh. I know what you're saying. Lemon pepper from Wingstop is gas. Oh, I think you guys might have just picked my lunch today instead of McRibs. I might go for some Wingstop. Honestly, sounds really good. Honestly, everything sounds good right now because I'm hungry. But I'm always hungry. I had a late start to the day today. Late start to the day. I like how Tesla broke its high, but now it came right back. Like literally 1 second later. Gonna be watching to see if it confirms off of this as support now. That would be a great intraday thing to see. And a re-break of the high towards that 480 push. That could be a good scalp if we see this continue to hold. Tom, how do I find a way for Sound to pull back on a backfill, please? Thank you. Sound. Wow, you know, it pulled back pretty well. It looks pretty good for a possible re-break here of 2170. I think the way to go would be to see the 2170 break, catch an entry like right here on the break, and then you'll look to exit like... I would say the first exit should come at this next resistance here, right before $22. If you were to try to scalp that little break there, it might not be the largest move ever, but it could be like, you know, almost a 1% move on the stock, which could be better on options with SoundHound, of course, that expire this week. What a burger is mid, Demir said. Uh-oh. Someone's gonna get mad. Tyler said Wingstop Australia is kind of mid. Yeah, that's because you guys can't have the steroid-injected, fattened up chemical chicken that we eat that tastes a little bit better, Tyler. Yours is probably better for you, though. I'm sure. Tesla's made many millionaires this last month. Hell yeah. Yes, it has. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys knew this, but the times throughout history when the most millionaires are made are not whenever the market goes up. It's during market crashes, like 2020. 2008, 2000, the crash of 1985, the 1930s. The most millionaires are made when those crashes occur in history. From stats that I've seen over the years, it's weird to think about it that way, but most millionaires are made when things go down. I don't know why. I think it's because people buy the dip up and then they become millionaires very easily. I see, thank you. I have 300 shares in my long-term account. I should have purchased more. Yeah, it's on fire. I can't believe how much SoundHound actually ran up. But you know what? I didn't know that SoundHound, or I didn't remember that this big move that kicked off SoundHound's movement was from an NVIDIA investment in them. That's what really kicked off the buying back here on SoundHound, is that NVIDIA's invested in them, and then they picked it up even more and caused this even greater run. JS said I'm in agreement. I got my first Whataburger and the cheese was cold when served. Gosh, not even McDonald's serves cold cheese. I wish I started trading in 2020, but I was only 16. I know what you mean, Tyler. I know what you're saying. Well, hey, you're here now. You know, there's always a good time to start, but the best time to start is right now. That's the best time in the stock market. The best time to start right now. No matter who you are, if you're not in it, the best time is now. Even in 2 years, if you're talking to somebody and they're like, hey, should I start? Just be like, start, do it now. You know? Fuck it, I'll do it now. You guys remember that video? I love that one. Sean knows what I'm talking about. All right, here, I'll show it to you guys really quick. This is pretty funny. Do you guys know Bill O'Reilly? This was pretty funny back in the day.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
That guy, that was funny. I couldn't believe he did that live on air. Well, not live on air, but, you know, they caught it, obviously. Kind of funny. Always had me laughing. I used to like that guy back in the day. Whether you hate him or you love him, you know, I thought he was at least funny from time to time. You do the Bill O'Reilly voice really well, Sean said. That's funny. Maybe I have his voice. Maybe when I'm his age, I'll sound like that. He had more hair back then? Seriously, a lot compared to now. Who's the guy now? Hannity? He has a lot of hair. I like Hannity too. I will say I like Hannity, but I've grown up with Hannity, so a little different for me, but O'Reilly was good. I wish Jay Leno would come back as one of the late night guys. I know that's never gonna happen, but I love watching Jay Leno's videos about cars. That guy has some funny stuff. Speaking of cars, how's Ford and General Motors today? They've been dipping a little bit, so I'm deciding I'm gonna watch them in the short term on this dip. General Motors got really close to support around 50-50, just couldn't break it down. No breakdown today. Looks like it's bouncing back a little bit. I'd listen to Hannity if he didn't play all that country music. What? It was Tucker, now Jesse Waters. You know, I do like Jesse Waters too. I do like Waters, but sometimes Waters can, I don't know, seem a little off to me, but yeah, he used to have some hilarious stuff. Jesse Waters. Thoughts on LEN earnings? Lenar, LEN, you know, I don't want to guess. Earnings are always 50-50. I hate guessing on things like this. If I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna guess probably to the upside, but like, guys, I'm like literally flipping a coin thinking that. Like, Mason said, I had a Whataburger the first time I was hungover in Arizona. Worst experience ever. Oh, man. Lose B1 said, guys, is AMD undervalued and a buy? I personally think it's going to fall more, so I would wait. If you really like AMD for the long run, dollar cost average. Buy in a little bit here at 120, buy in more at 100, buy in more at 70, buy in more at 50, but give yourself room to average into AMD if you're going to buy in now, just in case support gives out. Very important. Very, very important. Yeah, see, man, a lot of people don't know what they're talking about when they say it's undervalued. It depends on how much you count hype for. You know, because you can't really put a number on hype. You know, because AMD is definitely above its valuation. 100% AMD is overvalued on a real valuation fundamental standpoint. Like earnings, growth expectations, etc. It's overvalued. Same with Nvidia, same with Tesla, same with Apple probably, same with all the good stocks probably, but they have the hype. They have the hype there. It's hard to quantify hype. You know, that's the thing. Very hard to quantify hype. You almost can't. You know, everyone's always like, oh yeah, this is overvalued, this is undervalued. Nobody really has a true idea. You can look at the numbers of it and you can say, okay, well, even if I just look at their numbers strictly, like just their sales and their debt and their fundamentals in general, even looking at that, it's not going to give you the full story because the stock's going to move based on traders' expectations and hype and all of that. But if you want to get more fundamental with it, I would hit Hunter up on the Discord. We call him Yang or the Quant or whatever you want to call him, but hit Hunter up. Maybe see if he thinks it's overvalued or undervalued. That's what I would go off of if you wanted a real fundamental number behind it. But most of the time, it's just analysts talking out their asses, if I'm being honest with you. I will avoid it personally. Wait till some momentum comes across first and hop on the train. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's free, see, man. It's free to join. There's a lot of free tools in there. You even have the free pulse tracker with the SPY. You can, of course, join up and ask any questions you want. The breaking news channel's free. You know, there's the off-topic channel, a few other things as well, and there's going to be some cool updates coming, so hell yeah, join up. Let me get a link. Here's a link here. Hang on, I gotta fix it. All right, here we go. No. Yeah. Yeah, no one should ever think that. Just try to join, and then if it says you gotta pay, then just don't. But always try. Hell yeah, see, man. It'll be fun to have you in there, though. There is some paid portions to it.
So how do we begin? How do we attach now? Girl, I want you near. I'm screaming.
ACHR positions at 449 and 701. Should I sell and roll it into the SPY? I'm at 22% marginal tax rate. MFLA says. Man, I don't know. Marginal tax rate. So you're paying 22% on your margin, right? I'm not an accountant. I give everything to my accountant, MFLA. I don't even look at it anymore on the actual tax rates and all that stuff. I have to sleep, y'all. It's 3 a.m. in Australia. Sounds good, Tyler. Hope to have you here. Let's go. Yeah, the eVTOL sector is pretty interesting. If you don't know what VTOLs are, it means vertical takeoff and landing. Just so you didn't know, it means it's like a helicopter. It can take off vertically and land vertically. But all right, let's go. I appreciate you guys. I think we're going to call the stream here anyways, so. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Mike C said, can we do a quick tutorial on Bookmap? Probably not on the Q&A, Mike. I mean, maybe like a really quick one, yeah. But there's plenty of resources out there. Like, I'll send you some videos. You're just gonna have to put some time into learning it. You know, I hate to say it. It's not something you're gonna just look at and understand from like a quick explanation. You need to actually like, you know, do some real like time put into learning it. But yeah, we might be able to if we have enough time after the other questions, yes, but. And put it in the, of course, you know, you have to ask it in the forum, so you'll have to put it in there. But yeah, go fill out the form in the event information channel as well. Here's a few links. If you guys are ever interested in Bookmap, I just threw out a couple links here.
This video.
Well, I tried. I'm gonna throw them in the off-topic channel in Discord so you guys can have them all. Off-topic channel. Bacon, it's got hype. That's what matters. Thoughts on MU earnings? Been holding some. It's been there for a while now. MU is pretty rough. It's been holding for a while. Yes, I like how it's holding support. It's stuck in the range. It looks like a pretty good opportunity to the upside, in my opinion. I'm not saying that the earnings will make it rise necessarily, but it is something to watch for in the short term. I could see a breakout coming in, and I could see a better move here. It's just earnings are so 50-50. You never know, but if we do see the break for a continuation, could be great opportunities. But all right, guys, I gotta head out. We need to do some shopping for my daughter on Amazon here. We need 1-year-old girl toys. We already got her this cactus a while ago. That one was funny. What are we gonna get here? I like this little barnyard thing. That's kind of cute. None of these are... She already has tons of toys like these. She already has this. Let's see. What did we get her? The funny part is she has all 3 of these things right here. 1, 2, 3. Already. This thing might be nice. Hitting a bunch of stuff. Man, tough. It's hard to find gifts for kids. Mason said, get her an iPhone. Come on, she's old enough. As soon as you get to 1 year old, that's when you can use an iPhone. I like it, Mason. I'm gonna be honest, Mason. She takes my iPhone and she pokes numbers on the text. She'll take her finger and poke like she's texting. And she'll also like swipe on it so the screen moves. It's kind of wild, but she loves doing that. What's this, a fake remote? You give him a remote to chew on? That's kind of dumb. Oh yeah, let's teach him to chew on the household remote. That's good. That seems so silly. Look at this one. She does like grabbing the remote, but we just don't let her grab it, you know? We're just like, yeah, no. Give me that. None of these toys are like wowing me very much here. They got any better toys? The crab. Dude, we already have that crab, Mason, yeah. Like this thing? Yeah. We have one of these and it has sensors in the side of it and it'll like stay in the middle of the floor. It's pretty cool. Someone got us this when she was like 1 month old, though. Let's go see Amazon stock. Doing pretty good in the short term. Jeffrey Bezos. We're going to be contributing to Jeffrey's pockets here. Jeffrey's pocketbooks. A toy iPhone. Let's see. Oh, God. It looks like the old iPhone. That's funny. The old one with the button on it. Remember when they had buttons at the bottom? Who came up with that? I feel like the button was terrible. So much nicer like this. Eight functions on this one, okay. Drum mode, game mode, there we go. That's pretty cool. Let's add that to the cart. I like it, Sean. It's not bad. All right, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Appreciate you all joining up. I'll be live again at 1:50 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 minutes before the interest rate decision happens. 1:50 p.m. Eastern Time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Powell will speak. I'll have the whole event live. Let's go. Let's get it today. All right. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you later.